Okay, let me adjust just a little bit more. Okay, that looks a little better. I guess you can see me. I've been trying to do a video for, I know, 3 or 4 days now. Yesterday was just super windy, and I'm just recording all of my videos off my, actually it's just an LG Stylo 5X, so it don't do too bad. The video quality seemed halfway decent, and the sound wasn't too bad either, except when it's windy. Depends on how this goes. I may upgrade my equipment. I would like to have like a Sony camera and a better microphone and stuff eventually one day. But we'll see how it goes. But anyway, today, want to talk about just getting outside in nature again. I'm doing my best to build up stuff. My next big purchase is going to be, it'll either be a 2-man tent, which I'm going to have, or I'm going to upgrade my backpack. I've actually got a military backpack that probably will do me just fine, so I may just use that this summer. And I really like going out in the fall when it's cool, the nights are cool. It's not too bad in the summertime on the lake, because you can just go get in the lake and cool off, so that's pretty cool. My dad and my brother actually went to Melton Hill this morning. They caught a whole bunch of bluegill. Did pretty good. They was just up there a couple of hours, but I'm glad my dad got out with my brother. I'm glad he got to spend some time with him. They got on the lake and went fishing, so that is all a good thing. I'm here at my house. I know some of you don't know a whole lot about my past, and some of you do. A lot of y'all are my good friends, and you know just about everything about me from high school on. But anyway, this is my second house I'm at. What you can see behind me, I'm gonna even flip it around and walk around the yard with you. I bought this, like I said, my second house, and there's a reason for that, and that's a long story. And maybe one day I'll go through my story with you here on Facebook. Some of the ones I already know, and I'm sure there's a lot that don't know my life story. But anyway, I got me a little house here in Knoxville. It sits on about 2.5 lots, 2 big lots. We'll put that was 2 big lots. My house was ordered out of a Sears and Roebuck catalog back in the 40s. My neighbor on one side of me, it was like a family, 2 houses, you know, pretty big lot, and it was family that lived here. And they were dying off. Of course, they were getting older, and the father that we bought, the gentleman that we bought the house from, I've been here 4 or 5 years. He passed away a couple of years ago, but his son lives next to me, Ed, and there couldn't be a better. I could not ask for a better neighbor. He watches after my stuff when I'm gone, and I'll do the same for him. I watch after his house and make sure nobody's prowling around. As far as crime in the little area I'm in, nobody really comes up here and causes any trouble. It's all right. It's not bad at all, actually. I'll probably have to make this a 2-part video unless I can figure out how to turn this thing around. Alright, I was going to walk you around the yard. I'll tell you this, I got 13 dogwood trees in my yard, and I love my dogwoods. I do know this, the grandmother of Ed, and my neighbor, Ed's in his upper 70s. His grandmother grew up in this house. When I bought it, nobody had been here for 2 years, so I had to go through it and do all new plumbing. It had the old type plumbing in it, and I went with the new PEX or PEX, whatever it is, the plastic line that won't bust. It'll expand. Even if the water reservoir is expanded, not embellished your pipe. So. But my house is small. I have a really small house, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want a big house. I'm a bachelor now, and I don't really need a big house. It's just a little 2-bedroom, 1 living room, kitchen, small bathroom, and after it was built, you can tell there was a small room with a tin roof on the back, a laundry room where you put your washer and dryer and that kind of stuff. So I'm still slowly working on it. We just got done painting. Everything inside was old paneling. It was real dark and dingy, so we upgraded and we painted the ceilings. We painted over that paneling, which was a pain. We basically had to sand some of the paneling down just to get the keels to stick. 2 coats of keels, and then a few coats of some really good paint. And they do. It looks a lot better with real bright trim, painted ceilings, and I'm about to do the original hardwood floors, 1940 hardwood floors. They are going to be beautiful when we get done. I did, when I was younger, 15 years ago, I did a hardwood floor out toward Alcoa, and it was an older home, and oh my goodness, did they turn out pretty. And the lady was real happy, and I was just, I was proud of the work that me and my brother did. It was me and Mark, my middle brother Mark, that did that one. I'm going to put you on pause for a minute and see if I can turn it around, and I'll walk you around the yard. Okay, I couldn't figure out how to flip it around, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do that on another day. Looks like I've went, I can't tell, this is probably one of my longest videos I've ever done. But I just wanted to get out and tell everybody that it's summertime and I'm loving it. I am trying to plan my fishing trip. My fishing trip is the priority, even over my camping trip first. I'm still trying to get some of my camping gear together. Like I said, I've still got to get some of it together. I've got me a little minivan that I could actually turn into where I could sleep in it, and I could take the boat up on Norris and go to a campground and sleep in the minivan. I've got that option, and that wouldn't be nothing. So I mean, I've got that option anytime. And if I can find a couple of good days with cool nights, I'll do that. I'll do that. I've been seeing it where you can, like on these minivans, you can take a tarp and put over the back of it, and then when you get done sleeping, you come out, and then you've got you basically your shade on the back of the minivan, and set your chairs under it, whatever, and table, and you're good to go. So I've seen a couple of things that interested me. I went today and was still looking for my axe, the one I want to carry all the time. I've got a large axe, and I've got just like a 12-inch axe. I'm wanting like 1.5 foot all around axe with like the hammer head on the back type where you can hammer stakes in, and a good sharp axe. Fisker makes a good one. I've been to every Home Depot, and every Lowe's. The last one I went to was Home Depot Lowe's way down west. They were out about everything. Every one of their axes was gone. Anything in the range I'm looking for, 18, 20, 22-inch handle, standard axe is just they're not to be found. So I'm gonna have to break down and probably buy one off of Amazon. I don't know. I'm funny like that. I don't like just giving my credit card online to. I don't care who it is, even if it's. I don't order much online with my credit card. I'm the type of guy, I don't care to pay in cash, but I like my object in my hand once I pay, and I'm having a hard time doing that with this little low 2 foot, 24, 26-inch Fisker axe that I'm looking for. I'm struggling on that one, but I'll find it. Patience, Randy. I have to remember patience. Sometimes that's hard for me. I ain't gonna lie, all the time that's hard for me. I'm not a very patient person. I want it now. I want it and I want it now sometimes. But I'm working on that. That's a defect I'm working on. But I want to tell everybody I love them. Yeah, this is a 10-minute video. It's one of my longest ones, but everybody take care of themselves. You'll be seeing more of me. My next one, I will show you around the yard. I've been doing quite a bit of work. It's quite a bit to keep up with. So I've got some great big oak. I got some 300-year-old oak trees in my yard that are absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I'll show you around the yard and what I'm doing. Everybody take care. Stay strong. We live in America. We're free. Remember, if it wasn't for the Second Amendment, you wouldn't have your First Amendment. Everybody take care.